All right. Like I said, I will continuously make these videos, especially when there's moments that are worth um, talking about. I'm employed currently, and I know the people employing me are perps. I knew the second I was getting hired by them that they were going to do what they're going to do as perps. I know who's responsible for me being in this program, and ironically enough, they were trying to create a facade that, you know, because my employer was such a conservative aspect of this country, so much so that they are some of the top donors in this country, and they've donated to some of the people that you couldn't even believe. Even somebody who was allegedly picking up kids when he was a DA, when he was in his 30s, picking up kids as young as 14 years old. And so I'll have these perps who are my employer, which I know they're my employer, trying to make me subscribe to their facade. The facade is not going to work. But I'm going to preach. Preaching is what they call when I put things in perspective. I've been to that place for a while now. In the midst of that, I've seen a lot of things. As they are destroying my life, as they're doing things to my bodies, as they depreciate me, basically breaking me down as a human being. I've seen things happen. I know some of them have things have happened. I've seen somebody, like I've seen a lot of things within my short time being there. And I'm like, you didn't depreciate me. I was being depreciated regardless. You just wanted to be an opportunist and and enjoy the benefits of it, whatever it is, financial, whatever it is. And in while doing this, things happen because things do happen. I mean, we put effort in doing bad things. Literally, like your effort is to do destructive things to people. It's gonna come back to you. And they were trying to, I just got done with a call. Somebody say you molest. I'm like, okay. I'm talking to people who in a program that is torturing kids sexually. You heard the last video I talked about. Sexually torturing a 7-year-old kid. They do this. They know this is the same program, right? They use these childlike people who are supposed to sound childlike and use this tone of voices such as, I did this, using their childlike voices because if they're using childlike voices, this program does not torture children sexually. You understand how illogical they want me to be? Yes, they do this. Yes, this program that's depreciating me depreciate kids. And when they say, "Oh, you're fired," it's like I'm gonna be fired by people who hire me to fire me. So I'm not worried about that. I don't care. Like I will continue to do this. My number one priority right now is to make sure that I say the last thing that needs to be said before I can't speak anymore. The rest is just whatever. So these people who depreciate me know that I know these things, right? There's certain things that they try to escape from. They know that I just had some disturbing stimulations. It's funny what they try to do sometimes is to create this validation they've created themselves. They do these things where they force me to have stimulations and try to match it to the new stimulation to the stimulation they make me have. For example, earlier I made this video about this little baby girl, this little toddler, this little baby. They start giving me this disturbing stimulation. They do these things, which I'm gonna pull up, and you're gonna hear how nasty it is. Okay. So, and by the way, I'm busted because they think that I don't know they're the one doing this to me. So listen to this. Feel sexual arousal, or it can sort of turn off the target's. You can control sexual arousal, right? Now, any part of the body. This technology can be used to sexually manipulate the target. Okay. It can make the target feel sexual arousal, or it can sort of. It goes on, right? It talks about the different manipulation this technology has the ability to do. Oh, but would they do that in a pedophilia ways? Let me see.
Belief systems and the human will. In no touch torture, the techniques are more psychologically specialized for each target. Most common examples include homosexual targets that are forced with voices that are derogatory to their lifestyle and similar mental images. Almost all targets are forced to view child pornography in their minds.
Would they do this sexual arousal aiming toward children? Yes. Matter of fact, somebody specifically said that. Oh, it doesn't end there.
People kidding. I don't even know if I don't know what but what I'm saying is I have to I just can't take this whole thing into account so much. I make it so dramatic. It is dramatic. It's somebody trying to end my life. It's somebody trying to end who I am as a person. It's somebody trying to take over my mind, putting thoughts of pedophilia, like this disgusting things. You saw where I was going with that first word. Disgusting things that I don't even want to talk about because it makes me sick. I don't even like those words in my mind. But it is what it is. So I have no choice now but to acknowledge that there are people in my
Surroundings. Did you guys hear the noise campaign? This person tried to, oh, you bastard. I'm purposely on the door, by the door, so they can hear me, so they know that I know these people are doing this. You heard this noise campaign. It was not accidental. This is the perps that want you to accept this nasty sexual manipulations where they're aiming toward children, this little baby. You hear this person say, you bastard. This trash is involved in this program that do these nasty pedophilia things. That's why I'm sitting by the door. They know I see them as that. How much validation can one be? You hear this testimony of this man, oh sorry, this trans woman who says that they're forced to have this disturbing manipulation of pedophilia, and they have people in neighbors. They don't know. She doesn't know if the neighbors are doing. But she knows neighbors are involved in this, and validating enough, which they don't understand. They start making noise campaign as the perps that they are. And they're like, right now in my mind, like, but remember what you did as a kid. I'm a grown man. I know what I am as a man, and I know that as an adult at least. And I'll never subscribe to what you guys do. These people have been systematically utilizing pedophilia type of torture, torturing children. You hear this noise campaign? This is a perp who's trying to make me think that they're not doing these things to children. It has been a miracle of survival.
She has also grabbed her crotch, saying, ow, and this was used to threaten me with severe sexual torture.
That's a 7-year-old autistic kid they torture like that. She's involved in this. She's making noise campaign. So she wants me to somehow think that the way I'm reacting to things right now is organically happening toward a baby, a toddler. And it's like, no, but remember what you did as a kid. I'm not a kid, I'm a grown man, and I know that you guys are doing this to me today, which we've been doing to others, and you torture children. And do you know what did she respond? You're screaming. I'll be screaming because I'm in pain. I understand that. I'd rather be in pain than work in a program that do these things to children. I've been validated beyond nth degree. But for my perps that are my work my employers, when you hear that how nasty these people are, do you understand that these people have caused some of the largest mass shooting this country ever experienced because the target individual lost his mind?
In with a haunting new video, a killer roaming the halls of the Washington Navy Yard looking for targets. The FBI released the new surveillance tape showing frame by frame how the gunman moved in secret, and then around him, workers scramble for cover. The video is not easy to watch, but ABC senior justice correspondent Pierre Thomas shows us what it reveals about the mind of a mass shooter.
This is Aaron Alexis, armed with a sawed-off shotgun, hunting innocent victims. It started as a routine Monday at the Navy Yard. Alexis shows his pass and is waved in by a security guard just before 8 a.m. Surveillance cameras capture him driving into a parking garage and moments later, walking in through the front door of Building 197. He's working there as a civilian contractor. There's no metal detector, no back check. We next see Alexis armed with the shotgun, peeking around corners, checking doors, looking for someone, anyone to ambush. He moves quickly down the stairs with purpose, eager. Look, he sees some people and ducks behind a wall. And today, the first official explanation of why. Was a mentally unstable individual. This shotgun is the primary murder weapon. On it, he etched a number of carvings, including End to the torment. Better off this way. And my ELF weapon. Alexis had been hearing voices and believed he was being bombarded by microwaves, something naval authorities knew about. There are multiple indicators that Alexis held a delusional belief that he was being controlled or influenced by extremely low frequency.
You see, 12 people died. One of the largest mass shootings in the United States, top 20. This trash are involved in this kind of program. Oh, they try to play the feminist.
Hey guys, it's Beauty and Beat. All right, so excuse me, language, but I have to say these
Try to
people,
stimulate
whatever,
you.
whatever they're called. On one occasion, I was told I was going to be shot in the face.
That's the target
And it
individual
was
who's a
an older
woman.
guy. He was like
But
really,
listen,
really disgruntled and pissed off. Yeah, you're going to be shot in the face. You know, sound like an angry ass old person. You know, then a couple of days later, a female said the same thing. I'll get shot in the face. You know, stupid shit like that. But what I really noticed is with the voices go, it's
there's
a bunch
of
of
females.
females. You know, and I'm like, bro, really? You're not a woman. What? Real?
Does he end there? Oh, let me show you.
Okay. Electronic harassment, microwave.
20, or he's already Newcastle, New South Wales.
And I'm speaking to you on International Targeted Individual Day. I live in the US, in Illinois, and am a victim of organized
We need this to stop.
electronic
That's it.
harassment, microwave torture.
I've been a target.
I'm a victim of microwave torture, organized stalking, and electronic harassment.
So I'm listening to my neighbors trying to block this out. Right? There's a bunch of women they torture, children torture, mass shooting caused by this, doing the pedophilia type of torture. They're run by pedophiles. There's a bunch of pedophilia issues. I mean, these people are the trash of the earth, and they'll tell me, oh, they're gonna film you screaming. Okay, you sold your soul to pedophiles. You low life trash. You're the cowards of this earth, and you want me to subscribe to your pedophilia things? I can never let them subscribe to. I'll never subscribe to these things. I know what and what they did. They made me have the same stimulation they have me have toward like these babies. Towards some, I talked about this person I followed on Snapchat a while ago, thinking she was an adult because she looked like an adult. I showed pictures of how she looked like and looked like an adult. So now they're forcing me to get the same forced stimulation, which I didn't have before. So they can say we matched it to what you just experienced. Like, they are trash that manipulate people. They are the nastiest low life. I will not let them live their. As they depreciate me, they depreciate themselves. Nothing is free. You wanted to live your fantasy. You wanted to portray to be part of this group that is avenging and protecting the community, responsible for some of the worst mass shooting in this country ever experienced, torturing women and children all around the world. A lot of women are being tortured by these people. They try to use this feminist like facade, which is BS, because they torture a lot of women. It's just a facade. I'm here to let them see for what they are. You have the neighbors who try to, oh, we bastard you. Stop. That's your job. You're supposed to make me subscribe to your nasty pedophilia things. That's what I'm saying. But this door to say exactly what needs to be said, and you can hear it clearly. So to all my target individuals, you could be living like them, doing the nasty things they do, being part of the program that's so disgusting, coward-like, as never seen before, torturing the most vulnerable, innocent, defenseless people, and try to be, we dared. This target individuals, stay strong. This video is gonna be called Depreciated, because these people depreciate themselves as they try to play this facade. You sold your soul to pedophiles, and you're gonna get yours. So to all my target individuals, stay strong. Know that justice will be done. Be strong, and whatever horrible things you're gonna deal with, be strong for it. Because that's my prayer. Is God give me strength to deal with whatever I need to deal with. But one thing for sure, thank you. I didn't have to sell my soul. doing what they do. I could live my life doing what they do and try to make myself be a normal person. No, I rather scream in pain, be tortured, be in non-stop torture than having to sit down and try to sound menacing to add some anxiety and fear onto somebody while manipulating this person in these pedophilia ways. It's like ha 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 ha. That's literally what they try to sound like. They have no idea what's gonna happen to them. This is the same people who ha 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 can be in the hospital bed with cancer, slowly dying. But in this moment, they're God. So target individual, thank God that I'm not their kind of God. So stay strong and know that justice will be done.